like my mailman on Saturday. It's this little tiny black woman, and she shows up, and it's like she's so vibrant and so not silly, but personable. I don't know. She's just really nice, but she's always goofy too. And it's like, I mean, what's great about her is she could easily be a character on Pee-wee's Playhouse. I mean, she's just that wacky. Like, you know, I don't know. She's just cute. As you can see, this was from Japan. I did have to sign for it. I'm like, oh, it must be Japan. I have to sign for it. And she's like, yeah, but we'll forgive him. And like walks away. Why am I looking at newspapers? Because I'm bored. Wow. Okay. Hey, Dave, I actually have a story on One Piece in here. What's it say? Nobody knows. Anyway. What did I get something from Japan for? Thank you. Actually, I spent probably way more on this than I should have. And I'm not going to say how much I spent. But it's a bunch of gashapon from the anime Tenchi. Tenchi Muyo. I don't know which series it is. There's so many series of Tenchi. And even their universe, their continuity is broken within all these different series that they've had. So, yeah, which one this is from, I really am not quite sure. Nor do I care, because I'm never going on Nya or Horrible Subs and looking it up. Why did I get this? I actually got this, I spent all this money just to get one single figure. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And can any of you guess which figure I bought this for? Could it be the blue chick? The green chick? The red chick? The black one? The white one? Uh-oh, it's probably the red and yellow one. Even though I hate yellow. And why? Well, it's a furry character, and I thought that was kind of cool. I'll just start with them. Why not? I believe the character's name is Erma. U-R-M-A, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But in any case, furry figures are kind of a rarity. And in this anime, it just looks kind of weird. And I'll toss a couple shots here of the character from the anime, which I have never seen, and never probably will see. But, yeah, I just thought that was kind of neat. So, yeah, here's a couple screenshots. And right away, I mean, you know, gashapon are hit or miss as far as paint jobs go. Being not bootleg, that's probably a giant plus on this. But already I do see some problems. I mean, here's some dirty jizz on the leg there. Here's some paint that's blobbed up so much that it's actually turned orange. Oh, actually, it was probably the orange from there. Yeah, it's not the best paint job. I mean, they're here, it's like traveling the lines, you know, but it is a tiny little figure, and we'll forgive them. I mean, gashapon, you know, I mean, bootleg ones are usually pretty horrendous, but the legit ones are not always perfect either. I mean, you know, it's just an unfortunate thing of making things really tiny. Let's look at that head first. Yeah, that's cool. I really like that. She's like a lion, I guess. A lioness. And if I had to guess, I'd say she's from space, because it seems like most of the people from the Tenchi cartoon, from the Tenchi anime, are from space. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I wouldn't have paid that much just for this figure, but in a way I kind of did, because the other figures are, they're just human and kind of boring, and yeah. Not to say they're not cool, though. Yeah, this is pretty well made, actually. Oh. I love the timing of that. That was excellent. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't like that blemish right there. That one blemish is part of the plastic. I'm never getting rid of that. It's like dark crap that's just in there. I don't know how that happens. Like, they have plastic, PVC, I guess this is, and they're casting it in machines, and where does all that jizz come from? That's not paint. It's like in the plastic. It's like I don't know. Are they using, like, garbage plastic or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the other ones. This is probably the only other one that I would have bought on its own if it were, like, cheap or something. But, you know, it was part of the set, so bonus. I don't know. Maybe it's just the whole barefoot aspect. I don't know. Not that I'm a foot person or anything. But, you know. It's just a cool pose, and it's nice seeing someone not in high heels, because high heels are just one of the stupidest fucking things ever. And off the table it goes. As usual. Almost like a Go Nagai looking head. Could be like, you know, Devilman's girlfriend if it were black. A little bit stronger looking. I noticed, that's kind of interesting, they painted the eyes, and then they went over it with a gloss coat, making them look like shiny eyes. That's pretty neat. You don't see that much. Not enough, anyway. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Just like strong Amazon-y type chick. I didn't even use this yet, and there's already whiting around the bottom of the peg on the foot. Curious. These are from a company called Yujin, and they do a lot of cool gashapons, I gotta admit. Oh boy, I'm having major troubles trying to get that peg on this foot. Well, that's about as good as it's getting there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking figure. Oh god, she's like way off that, isn't she? Yeah, that looks weird. Yeah, there's no saving that. She's totally going off her base. That's odd. Let's see, I think this one... I don't know who this is. Who am I kidding? Looks like your typical type of, you know, ninja master type of swordsman type chick. Who knows if it is? I'm just saying that's the kind of impression I get from this character's look. Pretty decent paint job on it. More jizz inside the plastic itself that's never going away. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I like the sculpt on it. It's pretty neat. One thing I like on it is that these are rounded. Sometimes on gashapon figures, they really don't stand up too well unless they're scientifically balanced for the center of gravity. And, you know, so they'll make that like a square or something so it only can fit a certain way. And unfortunately, they don't really take into account the fact that these things don't always get molded correctly, and you end up with, you know, things that are... I mean, you're putting them in the right holes in the right way, but the figure does need that little bit of flexibility in order to stand right due to variances in the molding, in the casting process, you know? Like, practically, you know, it pretty much when it is cooling down, if it cooled in the right position or not, you know? Oh my god, that's kind of weird. What the fuck? How does that work? Oh, okay. That one... Okay, wait. I guess that one goes on first up here. You know, I've never seen that before in a figure, honestly. That's unique. I've never seen them attached like that. Where it's like this open space at the arm. That's freaky. Clever, though. Oh my god, my hands are so wobbly. What the fuck? Too much sugar. Ugh, nice old scratch there. Actually, I wonder if that's even... That's not even a... Yeah, I'm not looking at imperfections in the plastic, because here's the plastic. It's white flesh. This is on the outside on the paint. And yeah, that one went away, more or less. I think I scratched some of the paint away too, though. Yeah, I scratched some of the paint away trying to get rid of the blemish on the paint. Beautiful. Anyway. Guessing that's that one. Yeah. No, that's totally wrong. Yeah, that's more like it. They really didn't do a good job of matching the color of this foot to the flesh paint here, but they did on this one, and so that looks really kind of awkward to me. Unfortunate, but what are you going to do? It's just a gashapon. And if any of you don't know what gashapon is, that's a Japanese word for gumball machine. Over there, it's like, oh my god, she is barely standing. It's like over in Japan, their vending machines are so much better. I mean, this is, you know, I mean, I call them gumball machines, which is, you know, our equivalent over here, but we really don't get cool shit like this in ours. You know, theirs are like usually about $1 or $2, maybe even more. I mean, sometimes they're really expensive, actually. You have to put a couple yen pieces in there. You know, which is, to us, is anywhere from like $1, $2, $3 and up. And some of them are, like I said, they get really expensive. Like, you have to put a couple hundred yen in for things. So, you know, you pay for quality. And sometimes you pay for shit. How's that one go? Decent, decent. Yeah, there's little paint blemishes on these, you know, like I'm saying, those impurities, but it's not deal breakers. I'm kind of surprised at this piece. Like, they actually were able to make a notch like that. So it was probably cast like this. Yeah, that's neat, interesting. Just tech talk, don't mind me. I guess. Yeah, like that. I believe this character I do know from the old Tenchi series, which I think her name is Ayeka. God, it's been decades. Literally decades since I watched that show. And that was the first version of the show. Yeah, I think this is Ayeka, if I'm not mistaken. Now, which one goes where? Yeah. I guess either or. It really doesn't matter too much, it looks like. They're slightly different, but not different enough to give a shit. Yeah, I'll put this one on this side. I'm not sure. Yeah, that one's probably the smarter one. Oh god, wait a minute, are they different sized holes? Yeah, I think they might be different sized holes, actually. Okay, well, I guess they decided for me. That's decent. I'm guessing that goes down like that. Oh god. Where the hell is her hair going? Yeah, that's where they have it going there. Actually, on this, it doesn't even look like it's the same hairpiece. On this, her hairpiece gets cut off, like, at her breast. Oh no, that's these things. Okay, so I guess they just shoot down the back. Okay, my bad. She has ones hanging down the front and on the back. Okay, cool. So, that's, I believe, Ayeka. Not a terrible figure. Boop. God, there's still 2 more. Yeah, I did pay a little bit for this. Again, I'm not mentioning how much. And I don't kind of mind it, because, I mean, even though I got it just for the furry chick, it's still pretty good. They're still pretty good looking. Clearly thought and execution was put on these. Give or take a couple manufacturing errors, but, you know. How does that stay on, I wonder? How'd they get that? Oh, pops right off. Wonder how it'd be easier. God, talk about tan line. It's like all sunburnt looking there. Actually, I'll just put that on already. They went a little bit too crazy with the eyebrow color there. I don't think it was supposed to extend like that. It looks kind of weird. It's like too far down on that side. Or something? I don't know, it just looks weird. Burnt. Oh, wait. Cool, cool. Don't don't knock over the crazy chick. And I think anyone who's ever watched any of the Tenchi series is able to at least name this person, which is Ryoko. Normal two-piece type head looking thing, you know, actually three-piece, but, you know, it's never really meant to come apart. Boy, all the crazy angles they use to put these legs together is kind of cool. One thing I'm thankful for is that they all have bangles like this where there's like a cutoff points where they don't have to get too technical. It makes it so much easier for posing and so much easier for credibility when looking at it as a figure of a person, you know? Yeah, the hand is kind of awkward in the way it's positioned, but what are you going to do? It goes on there, but it's not done. There's something missing here. Where does that go? I don't see any more holes. Oh, there it is. Just this weird little tassel hanging down. Yep. Okay, there she is. There always has to be a wild girl mixed in with all these. Yep, so that's Tenchi whatever I'll put up on screen. That's their, I guess their summer episode type gear. And, yeah, I'm digging this. I really like this Erma figure here. It's funny because, I mean, technically, aside from the tail and the giant feet, and the head, I mean, that's it. That's all that makes that a furry. Tail, giant feet, head. I mean, other than that, it's a chick, you know. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz.